Alongside practice, you need feedback. Getting good quality and appropriate feedback is one of the most useful aspects in the interview preparation. Whoever you're getting feedback from, get them to tell you honestly what they thought and give you any points for improvement. The person you practice with doesn't need to be a medical expert. We'll be going over all the most common questions that can come up and the content that goes into them. The main thing you need from someone who's giving you feedback is whether they thought the content was correct and the delivery was effective. For the content, you can just hand the person giving you the feedback a sheet of paper with all the relevant information on the question that's being asked. For the delivery, you want your practice interviewer to simply tell you how they thought you sounded. Of course, most of the people you practice with are going to want to give you good feedback, but this is a time for honesty. You want them to tell you if they thought you sounded fluid, enthusiastic, confident, knowledgeable, and whether you had good body language. If the person you're practicing with thinks that some aspects of your delivery needed improvements, they aren't doing you any favors by holding back that information. Recording yourself can be a very useful tool, both video and audio. Video can be very good for examining body language. You can timestamp your questions and go back through your interviews with the feedback to see exactly how what the feedback was matches the answers that you gave. And you'll be surprised by how much your answers differ from the plan that you had in your head. Over time, with lots of practice, you'll see an improvement in your answers. If you're practicing on your own, you can simply read out the questions to yourself, answer them and record yourself, then go back through the video or audio and see how you thought you sounded. You can even show recordings of your answers to friends and family to try and get feedback from them. Getting feedback on things to improve on sometimes can feel a bit awkward, but any tips on where to improve are golden nuggets of information that will help improve your interview technique. And when reflecting on your performance after practicing, don't just think about things that you don't want to include in the way that you sound, such as cutting out ums and ers, but also be clear about the way you do want to communicate. So make sure that you're thinking about your clarity and your confidence and your fluidity when communicating. We'll go over all the aspects of good communication later on in another section.